Hey guys, this is Mr. Lopez, and today we're going to go over Unit 9, Lesson number 7. So, let's see how it goes. But before we do that, let's take a look at some beautiful artwork. This is the Matisse one. Look at how pretty that is, look at that. It's amazing, look, right? And then, of course, yesterday we had the shark one. Yeah, my shark looks a little crazy, I know. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I know. I'm getting better at the art. I don't know about the PE so much, but the art's getting good. All right, let's get started with Unit 9, Lesson number 7. All right, so first problem here, it says find the volume of the input model here. Find the volume of the whole cube in kilometers cubed. So cubed, again, means we're going to have a 3, right? So first thing we do is we need to find out how many do we have going across. Count 1, 2, 3, right? So that's 3. That's our length. What's our width? So you count 1, 2, 3 again. Now we need to count how high is it. Well, I can't tell here because it's missing cubes here, but if I look at the back, these two cubes, see this one and this one, are on top of another cube. Can you see that? So really, how many cubes do we have? 1, 2, plus the one on the bottom, 3. So that tells me that that's the height. So you write your formula. Formula equals length times width times the height. Pressed a little too hard there. Volume on this one is 3 times 3 times 3. Go ahead and multiply. 9 times 3. 27. We want the answer in kilometers. Kilometers cubed. Easy peasy, right? Okay, let's go on to number 2. Find the volume of the rectangular prism. Now you're going to see that word a lot, rectangular prism. Rectangular means it's in the shape of a rectangle, but a prism means it's 3D, kind of like a cube, but instead of saying cube, we say a rectangular prism because this is not a cube. See the shape? This is not a cube, it's a rectangular prism because it's in the shape of a rectangle, but it's 3D. All right, so you're going to see that word probably fairly often. So on this one, let's write our formula. This is going to be an easy one. Length times width times height. If you hear that noise, that's the dog playing with his ball, with his squeaky ball. It's annoying. Okay, so let's see the length, 6, the width, 4, the height is 5. So the volume in this one is 6 times 4 is 24 times 5. Let's see, do mental math. 5 times 4 is 20, carry a 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus the 2 more I carried is 12. I got a 120. And my answer is going to be feet cubed. There we go. Okay, let's go on to SGP. Okay, first problem. Again, find the volume of the cube the whole cube in cubic inches. So this is going to be a cube. So if this is a cube, that means all the sides are, let's all say it together, the same, right? They're all congruent. So let's count the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It said it's a cube, so that means there probably are going to be 5, but let's check anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. It's 5 by 5 by 5. Those are easy. Equals length times width. Again, always write out your formula, please. 5 times 5 times 5. 25 times 5. And if I have 5 quarters, I have $1.25 or 125 inches cubed, again with a 3. Okay. And let's go down to number 2. Remember, if anytime you want to just do these ahead, just pause the video, solve it, and then you can push play, and then you can see how I solved it and see if it matches. So on this one, pretty easy one again. Volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals, let's see, looks like it's 4 times it's only 1 high. That's easy. 16 times 1, 16 meters cubed. Booyah. Any questions on this one? If you do have any questions, please make sure you drop me a message on Google Classroom or here. Okay, check for understanding, guys. Go ahead and pause the video. Solve this, please. When you're ready, go ahead and push play. So volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals 2 times 3 times 5. 6 times 5. Hopefully you guys all got 30 yards cubed. Okay, go ahead and solve this one. Pause the video and push play when you're ready. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 equals length times width times height. Volume equals 4 times 6 times 3. Volume equals, let's see, it's 24 times 3, which I believe is 72 yards cubed. Because it says right here, it has to be yards. Make sure you label your answers correctly, guys. If you don't label it correctly, it is wrong. Even if you get 72, the answer is not 72. The answer is not 72 yards. The answer is 72 yards cubed. So make sure you write your answer correctly. Alrighty. Let's see. Go ahead and just do 1 and 2. See if you guys can do 1 and 2. When you are ready, push play, and then we can see if you got it right or not. So 1 and 2. Go ahead, do it on your own. All right, guys, so hopefully you guys did both of them. So this is volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals 3 times 2 times 5. 6 times 5. 30 feet cubed. And if you didn't label it correctly, make sure you label it correctly now. Don't forget. So this one, number 2, we have to do it in centimeters, okay? So this one's a little tougher because we need to figure out what it is. So let's look along the front first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. Then looks like I got 2 over there. 1, 2, 3, and it's 4 over here. Remember, it says a rectangular prism. This is a rectangular prism because it looks at a rectangle in the face, not a square. If it has a square, then it would be a cube. Rectangles are make rectangular prisms. So volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals 6 times 2 times 4. 6 times 2 is 12 times 4. 12 times 4 is 48 centimeters cubed. Label your work. And I didn't tell you to do number 3, so don't worry about number 3. So that should be able to get you guys through your homework for Unit 9, Lesson 7. And now let's do a couple of challenge ones. Little, maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't call it difficult, but you know, they could be a little more difficult. Okay, let's see here. Let's move this out of the way. Let's start with this one right here. It's number 8 here. Okay. It says find the volume of this figure. Ooh, okay, now this one does look a little difficult, doesn't it? Well, let's take a look at it. I noticed that there's 2 rectangular prisms here. A little one and a big one. And yeah, this one is a little more difficult. So the big one's actually gonna be easier to find it. So I know my length, I have a width, and I have a height. So the big one's gonna be volume equals 30 times 15 times 12. It looks like a difficult problem, guys. Just break it down piece by piece. Don't worry about it. So let's see this one. So what I do on this one is I ignore the 0, just pretend it's 15 times 3, because that's an easy problem to do. 15 times 3 is 45. And then I put my 0 back, so I get 450 times 12. Now this one, I probably actually do need to multiply that out to find the answer. 450 times 12, well, you know, we've done that before. 450 times 12, 0, 10, carry 1, 900, then 450 on the bottom, 0, 0, 4, carry 1. I got 5,400. Wow, that's a big number. Now I need to find this is the hard part now, finding out the volume of that little piece. So I know the length, and looks like I know the, is that the width? What's this 2 represent? It looks like it represents this right here, doesn't it? But I don't think it is. I think it's actually supposed to be this part across. Yeah, I think it's this part across. This 2 is, they put it in the wrong place. I'm pretty sure it's right here. So it looks like we have our length, we have our width, but we don't have our height. But look over here. it tells me that the total distance from the top all the way down to the bottom is 15. But see this 12? This 12 tells me that from here to here is 12. Or from here to here is 12. Or really, from here to here is 12. So how much is it then from here to here then? How much is this little piece right there? If the whole thing is 15, but if you go up to here, you get 12, how much more do you need to get to 15? 15, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3. So that tells me that the height is 3 inches. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's go ahead and solve this one. Volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals 9 times 2 times 3. It's 18 times 3. Let's see, it's 24, Q2, it's 54. Now I need to add that to this. Hopefully I did it right. 4, because I want to know what's the volume of both of these together, the total volume of the figure. 5, 4, 5. It looks like my answer is right there. It's A. Yay. Okay, hopefully that made a little bit of sense to you. Let's do one more, okay? Now the one I want you to do now is this one right here. Number 13. Clementine has a storage box in the shape of a right rectangular prism. Okay. Well, it says the area of the base of the box is 4.5 feet squared. The height of the box is 4 feet. Ooh, tough one. So that means the base of the box. Let's say this is the bottom of the box. Think of the base as the bottom. When I multiply this times this, these two unknown numbers, that's why I put a variable, I get 4.5. So that what that means is when I do length times width, I get 4.5. So, what two numbers can I multiply that'll give me 4.5? That's a little bit of a tough one, right? So let's see, could it be, well, it's not 2 times 2, because 2 times 2 would be 4, right? Could it be 2.5 times 2? Let's try that. Let me see, I'm not sure. Let's see, 2.5 times 2. Nope, doesn't look like it. I got 5, that's too big. So it has to be smaller than either 2.5 or less than 2. Let's do 2 1/4 maybe. So this is 2.25 times 2, 10. It still looks wrong. Oh, maybe no, it's right. It's 5. Oh, look, I got it. So that means one side has to be 2.25. The other side has to be, oh, why did I even bother doing all that? Oh my gosh, Mr. Lopez is so dumb. Pretty much, if I need to find the volume, I need to multiply the length and the width, right? Well, the problem is telling me that the area is 4.5 already. That means when I multiply these two, it's 4.5. Duh. So it's 4.5. And then it tells me that the height is 4. So really, that's all I had to do. Wow, I did extra work. See, that's what I get for not reading the problem correctly. Yeah, see, it happens to all of us. Well, to me anyway. Maybe not you. I should not assume that you guys make those mistakes. Just me. 16 plus 18. There's a decimal right there. So you move the decimal over one place. I got 18 feet cubed. Wow. Sorry about all that extra work. You can ignore this and this and this silly drawing over here. Because you know length times width is area, right? It says the area is 4.5. Well, that means I don't need to do length times width because length times width is the area, and they already did that for us. They multiplied it first. They actually made it easy. Wow, isn't that weird? All right. We'll stop there, guys. And please, I did put in a new assignment on, what is it? Flipgrid. Go ahead and try it out, guys. It's kind of a fun little app. Log in there and say hello. Log in with your Gmail. There's also an assignment there to do. Get that done as well. Some of you have not done your math quiz on polygons or your social studies quiz on the unit there. I think it's unit 3, lesson 1. So get that one done as well. And if you have any questions, please leave me a message there. You can text me or leave me a message on Google Classroom. All right, guys, take care.